Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Toledo Rockets offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Richter. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. And the Rockets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking for space. It's Hester. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Rockets will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Catch in the middle. It's Hester. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right on the money. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Richter. It's on target and complete. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Sends it downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's a 0. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Rockets will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Kennesaw State right back to work. Now the play fake. Throwing right. Makes a connection. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now on the move. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Pressure coming. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They take the lead with the 6. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Using his legs, a tester. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Richter. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Rockets! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat makes it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Now, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got the first down. Looking for more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Gonna run it. It's Hester. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. He'll do it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Tries to get it on the ground. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time